Hello, good morning and welcome to Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Today I am travelling down to London. Now the most sensible way to get there would be via the East Coast Main Line with LNER on their 4.5 hour journeys. But no, we're not going to do that. Today we are on board with Avanti West Coast on one of their 6 hour plus journeys via Birmingham. So with all that said, let's head into Waverley, find our platform, catch our train to London, and I'll see you a little later on. Bye for now. Hello, good morning everybody, what's up and welcome to Edinburgh. So today I am travelling down to the big smoke of London as tomorrow night I'm at a theatre to see a musical. Yes, I know, very grown up. But as I'm not taking the most conventional route between the two cities, I thought I'd record it and bring you guys along with me. As most normal people who travel between Newcastle and London will catch an LNER or Lumo service and in 3 hours be in the capital King's Cross. That for me seems far too simple, so I've come to Edinburgh to catch an Avanti West Coast service to London Euston instead. As I have well documented before, Avanti West Coast are one of my favourite rail operators for many reasons, and their first class service in my opinion is one of the best in the UK. So to take a 6 hour plus journey aboard Avanti West Coast and in first class is something I've looked forward to since I booked it. I'm also keen to see what complimentary service they offer on what is one of their longest southbound journeys. So without further ado, let's head straight to Edinburgh Waverley and get this journey started. As we've done a few departures from Edinburgh Waverley in the past, I'll give you a quick brief history and not bore you too much. Edinburgh Waverley, also known simply as Waverley, is the second busiest station in Scotland behind that of Glasgow Central. It is also the northern terminus of the East Coast Main Line, some 393 miles from London King's Cross, although some LNER services carry on to other Scottish destinations such as Aberdeen and Inverness. The station itself is situated in a steep and narrow valley between the medieval Old Town and the 18th century New Town. The present station was built between 1866 to 1868 after the North British Railway acquired the stations of its rivals and demolished all three. It has since been the principal station in Edinburgh. On the entrance to the station is Waverley Market. Here you will find an abundance of shops and eateries, including a Sainsbury's local, Subway, McDonald's and a Greggs bakery. On the main concourse itself, you'll find all the station's usual suspects, including large departure boards, self-service ticket machines, and a manned travel centre can be found in the stunning waiting room. LNER's first class lounge can be found by platform 5. Unfortunately, as I am travelling Avanti West Coast today, access was denied. Today I am on the 10:52 service departing from platform number 8. As the inbound service has already arrived, let's head down the platform and take a look around. So today's rolling stock is an 11 car long class 390 Pendolino. They are an electrical multiple unit and use Fiat tilting train Pendolino technology, and they were built by Alstom between 2001 and 2004, later refurbished in 2021. Initially they were ordered as 8 car units, later extended to 9, of which some were lengthened further to 11 car units. 57 were originally built, 56 of which are still in service today. Top speed is 125 miles per hour or 200 kilometers per hour. Okay, with a slight camera malfunction, let's hop straight on board. On booking, I was able to reserve a seat on the solo side, and as we have plenty of time before departure, we'll take a quick look around the seat. Legroom, as you expect, is excellent. Each seat comes with a sturdy and firm table that is also equipped with a wireless air charger. Power also comes in the form of a UK 3-pin plug socket and USB ports. To the left you'll find controls to the seat's excellent recline. And up top you'll find electronic seat reservations, a personal reading light, a full window blind and a coat hook. Lastly, the seats. I find them very well shaped, very well padded and extremely comfortable. The leather headrest also gives the seat added comfort. All around I find the seat and the coach itself with its softer lighting very pleasant indeed. The coach is Wi-Fi enabled, although not very fast. It's just enough to watch your favourite YouTube videos. The only thing left to do before departure is to take a look at today's route. Departure from Edinburgh Waverley was bang on time at 10:52 hours. Travel time to London Euston is just over 6 hours, and we're due to arrive later this afternoon at 16:58 hours.
Service to London Euston. Calling at Say It Sorted.
Our first calling point after a couple of minutes is Edinburgh Haymarket. Opened in 1842 and located in the west end of the city, trains from the station serve much of Scotland, including Fife, Glasgow, Aberdeen and Inverness, as well as suburban lines to the east. You can also connect here for trams to Edinburgh Airport.
Wolverhampton, Dunwell, Dudley, Birmingham, Euston, Birmingham International, Coventry, Rugby, London, Central, Washington on services, actually facing and eating, and CCTV is in operation for your safety.
On departing from Haymarket, coffee was served and breakfast orders were taken. After Haymarket, our next calling point would be Carlisle in England in a couple of hours' time. So it's time to settle in and relax. Breakfast then arrived, but unfortunately, as there was no option for a full English, the next best thing would be a bacon sandwich. As the scenery from here is simply stunning, I will shut up for the next minute or two and let you enjoy it. Now that we have crossed the border, our first calling point in England is the border city of Carlisle. From here you can connect to northern services to Newcastle and beyond to Teesside, Barrow-in-Furness and Leeds via Settle.
See it, say it, sorted.
After Carlisle, with the time now being PM, although just, I don't normally drink alcohol this early, but for two reasons today I am. One being it's complimentary, so it'd be rude to refuse, and two, I am on my holidays. Some snacks were also served to accompany.
We're now approaching
Next up is Penrith North Lakes, change here for services to Kendal and Windermere. Again, as we pass through the Lake District, the scenery is simply beautiful, so I'll keep quiet and let you enjoy it.
Is it working now? It should be. Yes. Yeah.
Our next stop is the University City of Lancaster.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police.
Which is quickly followed by Preston.
That doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it.
Next up is Wigan North Western. You can change here for services to Liverpool, Manchester, Barrow-in-Furness, Blackpool and St Helens amongst other destinations. Shortly after Wigan is Warrington Bank Quay.
Police on 61016.
Next up is Crewe. Here you can change to anywhere pretty much in the UK, including Wales. The train conductor also announced that you can change here for a quicker service to London. It was running around 20 minutes behind us, but gets into the capital almost an hour earlier. All tickets were accepted. It also appeared to have been raining quite heavily in this neck of the woods. Next up is Stafford. From Stafford we bear right and on to Wolverhampton. Next up is Wolverhampton. The station was opened in July 1852 as Wolverhampton Queen Street. It was renamed in 1885 as Wolverhampton High Level and redeveloped in the mid-60s. In 1973 it was renamed again, but simply as Wolverhampton, and it was redeveloped again in 2018. Next up is Sandwell and Dudley. Next up is Birmingham New Street, the busiest of the city's 3 stations and a central hub of the British railway system. Along with Avanti West Coast, Transport for Wales also uses the station, as well as West Midlands Railway, London North Western and Midland Railways. Cross Country also use Birmingham New Street on their long distance services between Aberdeen in the far northeast of Scotland to Penzance in the southwest of England. We also stop here for around 15 minutes for a crew change and a stock up.
Welcome on board this Avanti.
Ten minutes out of Birmingham New Street is Birmingham International Airport. Also, another round of drinks was offered and a meal order was taken. And by the time we hit our next stop of Coventry, dinner was served, pasta with a lovely beef ragout, which was naturally washed down with a glass of red. Next up is Milton Keynes. After Milton Keynes, a final round of drinks were offered. And the penultimate stop of the day is a wet and miserable looking Watford Junction. From here it is pretty much full speed all the way to London. Now that we are on final approach to London Euston, I'll take a moment to summarise this trip, but please remember that these are just my own opinions. First and foremost, it's only fair to mention the crew. All were fantastic, attentive, pleasant, polite and extremely professional, a credit to Avanti West Coast. As for the train itself, it'll probably come as no surprise to you, but I found excellent. The seats were extremely comfortable, the coach with its soft lighting gives off a nice, pleasant and relaxing vibe, and the ride quality of these 390s is excellent. The complimentary onboard catering was brilliant. 2 meals were offered, both breakfast and tea. Snacks were also offered throughout the journey. Hot and cold drinks were offered throughout, as were a selection of soft drinks and alcoholic beverages, which were plentiful. Finally, the price. I paid £82 with a railcard discount of a third. For a journey of this length and what you get complimentary, I found good value for money. Avanti West Coast also offer a pay in 3 via PayPal, so you can split this payment over 3 months should you wish to. So, would I recommend this journey? Yes, of course. Now, spending 6 hours on a train can be long, but I thought with the scenery on offer throughout and the complimentary service, the journey actually passed quite quickly. And as crazy as it sounds, it's probably now my new go-to method of getting down to London. With all that said, thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I do hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you're new to the channel or just haven't yet, then please do hit that subscribe button. So until our paths cross again, do take care, stay safe. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Welcome to London Euston. Arrival was bang on time.